It's that time of the year again. Who's working on their vision boards? Last year, we did our vision boards together live. Here it is here. Some of the pictures have fell off since then, but I'd like to report that about 80% of this vision board has come true. I've been able to manifest a lot of the things on this vision board, and it's been a very interesting year, and I would love to talk about it. So let's get into it. I want to go over my year in review with my vision board and how I craft and create a vision board that actually works, and some tips that you can use for yourself to create your vision board if you haven't started already. Hey there, loved ones. This is Fully Loving Yourself. My name is Sonya Star J. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. So today we are talking vision boards. We are talking about how to do a vision board that actually works. If you are watching this on YouTube, I'm going to show you my vision board. And if you're listening to it on the podcast, then go check it out on the YouTube channel so you can see the vision board that I'm showing. I don't know if I'm going to show you all the vision board that I started working on for this year, next year. Maybe I'll pop a picture in here because I already did my vision board for next year. Even inspired my husband to do a vision board for next year because he's like, I've watched you bring all of this stuff to life that you put on that vision board last year, and I got to get some of that. And so I want to share with y'all the tips that I use to create a vision board that actually works. So some of the things that I put on my vision board last year that I actually shocked myself was mainly around business, health, relationship, financial goals, things of that nature that people tend to put on their vision boards, marriages, children, all those things. As you can see, I ain't pregnant. I ain't had no baby this year. So that's one of the things that did not happen, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to keep putting it on there till it do happen. Okay. But some of the things that I was able to bring to life that I'm really excited about, I wanted to talk about. Some of the biggest themes on my vision board for this year was healing and relationships. So not just relationships with my husband, my intimate partner, but also with friendships. It was a goal of mine to become deeper in my friendships and relationships. And I definitely believe that I was able to cultivate healthy relationships with my girlfriends, being very intentional about the time that I spend with them, even when I'm going through stuff, and allowing the ones who not deserve to be in, but the ones who I connect with the deepest, to allow them to be in, allowing myself to be more vulnerable with people as well. I have a really good friend, Sierra. She's become like my business bestie. I really talk to her about everything. She's just so encouraging. I actually met her on Facebook, which I love. It was a goal of mine to attract positive and healthy relationships, and I believe that I did that. And spend time with people who are good for your mental health. That is something that was really, really, really big for me this year. And also becoming a person who's good for my own mental health. So speaking to myself kindly, doing mindset work, doing affirmations, and pouring into my relationships, and not just wanting my relationships to pour into me, if that makes sense. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. We still working on that. That is still a work in progress. There were a few things that happened this year that I put on my vision board that I was just like, I can't believe I actually got to do that. So I have a picture on my vision board of a girl standing in front of the Amazon sign, and she's standing there like this. It says Amazon Creator Summit. Okay. I put that on there because I'm an Amazon affiliate, and I'm like, I really want to go to more creator events. I really want to go to more brand events. I really want to step out and network. And so in the beginning of this year at Dreamville, me and my husband just decided to go downtown, and because Dreamville is hosted in Raleigh where we live. So I went downtown and we were just walking around listening to the music, and then there was this setup for like Amazon Music, and I was just like, wait a minute, is this my moment? I know this isn't like a creator event, but I'm gonna post the picture here, but it's like one step closer, you know what I mean? And then throughout the course of the year, I started getting like more engagement on my Amazon account. I started getting reached out to by brands on Amazon. I became an Amazon influencer. I'm like, oh, so I kind of like opened up a portal by visualizing myself in this moment. So I was sure to take a picture of myself. Actually, I need to put that picture of myself at that Amazon thing on my current vision board, because now we are taking pictures of other people off of the vision board and we are putting pictures of ourselves on. But that's one of the things that we're going to talk about. So the Amazon moments was very like, oh my goodness, okay, use visualizing these things and making them things come to life, okay? So that was one thing that I was really, really excited about. And then some of the other things that I was really excited about were making sales with my store. I have an online wellness boutique called Flytopia, where I have ebooks, guides, merch, all of those things. And I actually made sales this year. I made sales with my merchandise. I made sales with my ebooks. And I was just like, not that I didn't think that I could, but I was just like, oh my goodness, it's really happening, because my stuff is very valuable. Like I put a lot of information into my guides, my books, and I love like designing merchandise and things. That's one of the things that I said I was really passionate about and excited to do. And I really had people buy my stuff. And I'm just so grateful for this year for showing me that I can do it, that it's possible. Like I know there's people out here who like, oh, I made $100,000 a month, do drop shipping. I made like $50 and I'm still that girl because somebody is walking around wearing my designs. Like 5 people. They walking around wearing my designs. Girl, that is amazing. Oh my gosh. So that was something that really, really, really just hyped me up this year and got me excited for next year. I'm so excited to design more things for next year just because I love to see people and stuff that I design. I love seeing people using information that I talked to them about or told them or taught them. I had somebody reach out to me on TikTok like, all the advice that you gave me really worked. I don't have any symptoms anymore. I'm like, oh my goodness, wow. And I gave you all of that for free. So I'm just like, I just love being able to share information on here and just through my books and my guides. And so having people invest in me was really, really eye-opening, and I'm just grateful for those experiences. And so then this is so crazy to me. One thing that I wanted to manifest, a couple things that I wanted to manifest this year were podcasts, either being on a podcast or being able to witness podcasts or just being in the audience, just be in the room with the people. Okay. I wanted to network and rub elbows with the people that know what they're doing, because this journey of being a content creator, business owner, entrepreneur can be very isolating and lonely. You don't know nobody else who's doing it. Like I connect with people on social media, but to have somebody in my immediate surrounding and circles that like get it is not easy. I go to content creator meetups when I can, but nobody is really like doing this, like YouTube, podcasting in the way that I'm doing it. So nobody really has too much advice to give. So this year, back in August, I was on TikTok, just scrolling. And I seen the corporate baddie, DeAndre Brown, on TikTok Live. And he was, I don't know if he was eating, he was doing his skincare. I think he was cooking. And I seen a comment that said Culturecon, ? And he was like, yes, I'll be at Culturecon. And I was like, what is Culturecon? Because if DeAndre is going to be there, I obviously need to be in the room. And so I started doing some digging. I started looking up videos on TikTok. What is Culturecon? And I was just like, oh, this is like the event of the year for content creators and business owners and filmmakers and all those things. What is this and how do I get there? Where is this? So I started looking it up some more, start pricing out tickets. And I have nothing booked, y'all. Nothing booked. Didn't know how I was going to pay for none of this stuff. And I was like, I'm going to Culturecon. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to Culturecon this year. I start telling them, yeah, cousin, I'm going to Culturecon. You want to come? I ain't got nothing booked. So I happened to be on a website and I seen that they had like a form that you could fill out to ask your job to send you to Culturecon if it aligns with your role in like the industry that you're in. And I work in a creative industry, and I was like, well, it's worth a shot because I work in management and I'll be able to meet other managers there. I'll be able to learn how to network. I'll be able to learn how to source. I'll be able to learn all those things. So this does apply to my role and what I do. So I took the form that they had on there and I sent it to my company and was like, hey, I found this professional development opportunity. I think it would be really great for me to go to network with other managers in the creative industry, because I've only been in this job for 2 years and I'm still learning. And they accepted it. Now, I tell you that they accepted it a week before I needed to book everything to go. So I was like literally on the edge of my seat, like, oh my goodness, are they gonna, sponsor this trip for me to go? But I was like, even if they don't, I'm still going. I still had it made up in my mind that I was going to go to Culturecon. And I went to Culturecon. And funny thing about it is DeAndre didn't even end up being there. That's how I know that it was divine alignment and I was supposed to be in the room, because I was there and the person who inspired me to go wasn't even there. But I got to sit amongst other creators and I got to network with other managers, and I met influence managers. I met affiliate marketing managers. I was able to learn from people who do brand marketing. I learned so much. That's actually why I learned about Wicked. I did my movie review on Wicked because Cynthia Erivo was there as a speaker. And I was like, who is this lady up here with these long nails? And it was her. And I was just like, whoa, this movie looks good. What is this? And I got to connect with so many people. And I was just like, yo, I put that on my vision board. And I was able to do it. And while I was there, I got invited to speak on somebody's podcast. I put that on my vision board. What? Girl, the things are happening. The visualizations are happening. They're here in real time. You did that. You ate that. So I was excited about that. So excited about that. And then there was another thing that I have on here. I have Jackie Aina at the Black Girl Digital Awards. Now, I don't know why I did that, because I wanted to go to an award show. I was just like, oh, I want to go to a Grammys, Oscars. I don't know how that was going to happen. I'm not like a big content creator or anything. Who's inviting me to the BET Awards? Nobody yet. But I'm going to be at somebody's Emmys, somebody's something, right? And I seen the Black Girl Digital Awards last year, and I was like, what is this underground award show that nobody knows about? Last year. And then I found out this year that it's like a whole thing. Like, you can actually go and pay a ticket and go to the Black Girl Digital Awards. And I was like, oh. So it was too late for me to go to the Black Girl Digital Awards by the time that I realized that you could actually pay to go for the full weekend of influencer events. And I was like, dang, man, I really, really wanted to do this. How about when you put things into the atmosphere? How about I seen that there was this gala here in I went last year to the gala. It's called the Black Lawyers Ball, right? I went last year, and this year the theme was the Oscars. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta be in the room because I manifested being on somebody's red carpet. I don't care if it's just a gala. I gotta go. And I'm like calling my friends. I got a homegirl who's a lawyer. Like, hey, you going to the Black Lawyers Ball? She's like, yeah, I'm going. I'm like, okay. That same day or that next day, my godmom reached out to me and was like, hey, I got nominated for an award. Do you want to go to the gala with me? Y'all. Listen, I was like, absolutely. Absolutely 100%. I want to go to the gala with you for an award ceremony. That I said that I was going to somebody's award ceremony. It ain't the Emmys, it ain't the, but it's a start. I'm getting my foot in the door. I'm aligning my body with the energy that this is where I'm going to get to. This is where I'm supposed to be. Yes, I'm coming to that gala with you. What? Let me go get a dress. So I went and I got me a dress, a nice little fancy dress. Cause this is where we are. We are aligning with this energy. So we go, and guess what there is? A red carpet. I mean, it wasn't like a real red carpet. It was like red, like material or something, but I don't care. It was the fact that I was there and it was a red carpet something, and I said that I wanted to go to a red carpet event, and I did. I went to an award ceremony. I would have never, that just literally came out of the thin air. Out of thin air, y'all. And so when I post all my updates. When something happens off of my vision board, I post all my updates on Facebook. And my friends are like, oh, I need to do a vision board with you. That's why my husband, he did his vision board. Because he's like, I see all this stuff happening. Because I'm very intentional about my vision boards. And so we're going to get into it today. How to make a vision board that actually works. All right. So I got my notes so I don't miss anything. All right. We got 10 ways to make a vision board that actually works. Now, the first thing that I do every time I'm going to make a vision board or manifestation wall is I'm very intentional. I'm very intentional about what I want my next year to look like. I mean, I go through by month. Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? How do I want to feel? What are some experiences that I want to have? What life do I want to cultivate for myself? What do I want that to look like? How do I want to get there? I don't always know the how, as you can see. I don't always know the how, but I know that this is what I want to do. And I want to get myself, my body, my energies aligned with that thing. And by visualizing it, I can help myself to get there. I can train my mind to see that you belong there. You belong there. You can have that. So be very clear with your intentions that you set for your life and that you set for yourself when you're doing your vision board and when you're picking the pictures that you're going to put on your vision board. And so that's the next thing, is to pick pictures that actually mean something to you. So like, I knew that I wanted to go to the Black Girl Digital Awards, or I wanted to go to an award ceremony. And Jackie Aina, she's like a big time YouTuber. I didn't know what, conference or award ceremony I was going to get to go to, but you just really never know when you're going to get an invite to do something spectacular, like me going to go support my godmom at her award ceremony. She's that girl too. She's a author coach. She's written books. She's that girl, and it was an honor to be able to be there to support her. So pick visuals that are aligned with what you actually want to happen in your life. And one of my biggest love languages is words of affirmation. So I have a lot of words and quotes on my vision board because I have to train my mind to be positive. A lot of times, like, what I've learned is that our minds automatically go towards what's negative. So I have to be intentional about the things that I'm feeding my mind. So I write quotes everywhere, sayings, affirmations, prayers, scriptures, everything, like all over my house, but also on my vision board, because this is what I want to manifest into my body. I want the cells in my body to understand this is where we're headed. This is what we believe. This is going to be our year. We're that girl. This is what's on the menu for the next year. Yeah. I focus on how I want to feel. And so that's the third thing, is to focus on what you want your year to feel like. I don't want my year to feel stressful. I want it to feel joyful. I want it to feel happy. I want it to feel peaceful and relaxing. So I have a bunch of different photos on here that are just of women like relaxing in a tub or reading a book or just being at peace, going for a walk at the Hollywood sign. I was actually supposed to go to Hollywood with my husband this December, and I didn't do it because I went to the gala. Listen, I'm telling you, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So think about how you want to feel. I want to feel healthy. I want to feel happy. I want to feel joyful. I want to feel at peace. Put quotes on there, and also pictures that express those emotions. Now, something that my husband did that I didn't do last year or this year was he put pictures of like actual experiences that he already has had that he wants more of, like environments that he's already been in, people that he's already met, to make it personal. So that would be the fourth thing, is to make your vision board personal. Put pictures of yourself on your vision board, or put yourself a day which you dress nice, like if your goal is to dress better or to feel good, or something that you want to visualize with yourself. Put a picture of yourself in a place that you want to go to, right? Like, I actually might do that. A picture of you in Greece, a picture of you on a boat, something like that. Make it personal so that you can actually see yourself there. That's why I'm going to put that picture of me at the Amazon Music thing on my vision board for this year, because I made it happen and I want more of that. Yes, more please. I met a girl in Aruba during my solo trip last year, and she does this thing on TikTok called Life Nice, More Please, or I think it's More Please, Life Nice, something like that. She's from Antigua, and every time something good happens to her, she's like, ooh, life nice, more please. And I'm like, that's so cute. I love it. But yeah, once life gives you something that you really thoroughly enjoy, you're like, ooh, I like that. More please. Yes, I'm very grateful. Thank you. Can I have some more of that? So putting pictures of yourself on your vision board during moments of happiness, joy, success. Put yourself on your vision board. Yeah, you are somebody to aspire to be. Are you not? Tip number 5 for creating a vision board that actually works is to place it somewhere you're going to see it. Don't just do your vision board and then place it somewhere like on the floor or behind a box or something. Place it somewhere you're going to see it. I had mine hanging up right when I wake up in the morning. My vision board is the first thing that I see. And so I would literally roll over, because me and my husband, we cuddle. I will roll over in the morning, and when I open my eyes, I see my vision board, and I will start reading the quotes, and I seen Jackie at the vision board, at the digital awards. I seen the podcast. I seen all those things, and I sat there for a little bit, and I took that all in. Just let it soak in. That's what I want my life to look like this year. And I did that every day. And I would get up, and I would go to my vision board in the morning. As I was doing my meditation, I was breathing, and I was, this is my year. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm joyful. I don't care what people think. All of the quotes that I had on there, I would say them to myself. Reciting, affirming myself that you are that girl you deserve. You affirm. So strategically place your vision board somewhere where you can see it and you're going to look at it. okay, that you're going to look at it. Don't just forget that you posted it, then you did it. Hang it up somewhere. My homegirl, she does it. She gets a whole picture frame. Yeah, love that. Tip number 6 is to actually include achievable and actionable goals. So like for me, I want to write a book. I put a stack of books and a laptop on my vision board because those are actions that I can take as I'm writing to get to the book. What actions can you take to get to where you want to go? So you want to get fit, put a picture of a treadmill or dance classes or something on your vision board. I know that one of my goals again is to dance. Now I want to get back into like theater and stuff. I have a picture of somebody practicing at a theater on a stage on my vision board. She practicing. Ain't nobody in that crowd. She just up there. That's what I want to do. So actionable goals. What steps can you take to get to the goal that you want for yourself by the end of next year? Think about it. Number 7, I would say, would be to reevaluate. There are people who do vision boards once a quarter, like they do them digitally or they do them, on the paper. I don't like take pictures off or anything, but I will reevaluate like where I'm at in my journey and if the things that I wanted in December still align with me in April. You can still adjust things and what you want and how you want that to look. Some things just don't work out. Like I put me feeding a giraffe on my vision board for this year. I wasn't intentional about how I was going to go feed them giraffes, but I figured it out and I'm going to go feed me a giraffe next year. I bet you bottom dollar I am. We will be feeding giraffes next year, and please follow my vlog page so that y'all can see when I go feed the giraffes. It's A Story Life. I'll link the vlog page in the description box below because I want to share with y'all bringing my dream life to life, because I've been through some things. And one thing I can guarantee you is that God has always been a part of this journey where we're literally creating this life that I communicate like, hey, this is what I want. And he'd be like, all right, here you go. Or sometimes he'd be like, not yet. I'm like, all right, cool, I can wait. It's all right. I ain't get to the Emmys, but we did get to an award show. Man, oh man. So reevaluate and readjust. And number 8 is to put a lot of gratitude and positivity onto your vision board. Remind yourself that you already have things that you're grateful for. You're already that girl. You already have your dream life. So putting a quote on there, I have my dream life. I have one here. I'm qualified for the career that I want. I am qualified for the career that I want. I'm very grateful for the life that I have right now. Even if you don't feel that way, you can start to rewire and retrain your mind to see things that you are grateful for, to be grateful for. Starting your day with gratitude. Get you one of my gratitude journals and start writing out every morning what you're grateful for. We have so much to be thankful and appreciative for. Now, number 9 is just going to be what I told y'all that I do, is to look at the board and actually visualize it daily, to spend some time with it, 5 minutes a day, really just taking in the things that you want for your life, the things that you see for your life. We do active visualization things too. Me and my husband have gone to the Raleigh Parade of Homes tours 2 years in a row. When we first started dating, he would drive me around like fancy neighborhoods and stuff like, oh, I want to live in one of these houses. And I'm like, okay. So now we go to the Raleigh Parade of Homes tours and we get to go inside these $1 million homes, touch the walls, sit on the floors. I sat in the bathtub at a couple of these houses because I'm like, I want to know how it feels to sit in one of these tubs of these $2.5 million houses. Do I want a $2.5 million house? I don't think I do. But I do want a kitchen that looks like that. And I do want a bathroom that looks like that. So if that's what I got to do to get what I want, I sat my ass in the bathtub in a $2.5 million home because I wanted to visualize me living that life of luxury. I already live a life of luxury, but being able to go into these big houses with the heated outside, and I love that. Being able to visualize and affirm that. And so spending time affirming to yourself, I deserve this life. I deserve all of these things. I'm going to get this life. You sure are, ma'am, sir. And then the last step, which is the most important, number 10, is to take inspired action. You can put all the pictures onto the vision board, but if you don't take the opportunity to actually make the things come to life, then what's the point? I could have put that award ceremony picture on my vision board, and then because I didn't get to go to the Black Girl Digital Awards, I could have just been like, I missed that opportunity. And I could have turned down the opportunity to go to the award ceremony with my godmom. I could have been like, nah, I don't want to drive that far. But I took the opportunity to go. I didn't know they was going to have a red carpet. I didn't have to reach out about going to Culturecon. I took the opportunity to ask. I don't know if they're going to accept this or not. I don't know. I'm going to ask anyway. Just to see. You got to be curious about your own life, and you got to take inspired action. Be inspired by your own goals. Be inspired by yourself. Be inspired by the possibilities, because you just don't know until you take the chance. I've taken so many chances and just not knowing what was going to be on the other side of it, and it just worked out. And I'm just like, woo. I'm glad glad it worked out. Woo, that was a scary one. But you don't know. But you have to be inspired by your own dreams and act on opportunities that are presented to you. So I want to know what y'all are putting on y'all vision boards for the next year. I'm excited. I actually have to finish gluing mine down. I got so much on my vision board for next year, especially after seeing how much I brought to life this year. But something I've been doing because I'm intentional about the life that I want to live, the life that I know that I deserve to live. So I pray that you know that you deserve to live a very lovely life. Even if the life that you currently live doesn't look like the one that you want to live, just know that it gets better. I remember being homeless and just being like, I know it gets better. I know it gets better. I know I'll get out of here. I know I'm going to make it. And I did. Because I was intentional about what I wanted. I was like, I'm going to give myself 90 days. I'm going to get a house. I'm going to get a job. And I did it. Because I was intentional about my life and taking opportunities as they were presented to me. So take opportunities to get the life that you deserve legally. Okay? I hope that you all have an amazing end of the year. Whenever you're watching this, have a great day, week, year. Have a great, amazing, fulfilling, inspired next year. I hope that you truly bring to life the desires of your heart and that you get everything that you deserve. If you are not yet a part of the Loved Ones community, don't forget to subscribe on all platforms that you can listen to the podcast, on Spotify and YouTube and Substack, where I also have my weekly newsletter, The Glow Up Diaries with Star. And as always, be bold, be joyful, and always be fully loving yourself. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye.